Everyone. I welcome you all again in my class. And today's topic is the first theme of your syllabus, that is Allah in Himself. And the surah from the first theme is Surah Fussilat. Before we start its main theme, you already know we write some keywords from the translation of the passage. Okay. Among his signs are the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. Adore not the sun and the moon, but adore Allah who created them, if it is Him who wish to serve. So now be ready. We are going to write the main keywords. So first keyword is celestial bodies, or you can simply write sun and the moon. Number 2, the second keyword is adore Allah, or simply write worship only one Lord. Number 3, only Allah is worthy of worship. Okay, now let's start the main theme of the passage. You already know how do we write the main theme of the passage. Our answer should be like this passage is taken from Surah Fussilat, a Makki surah, and the main theme is Allah in Himself. This surah was revealed soon after Hazrat Hamza, Holy Prophet ﷺ's uncle, had accepted Islam. At that time, when this surah was being revealed, Holy Prophet ﷺ was in the courtyard of the Holy Kaaba, where Meccans offered him wealth and position, and even help in getting rid of the jinns, which they thought affected him. So Meccan did not believe in the prophethood of Holy Prophet ﷺ. Instead, they thought he was inspired by some jinns. So they offered him their help. Then Allah Almighty revealed this surah to the Prophet. This surah was recited to the Meccans in response to their views. The creation of various observable facts around us is a reflection of His ultimate power, the power of Allah Almighty. All natural objects on earth and in the sky, like the sun and the moon, have been created by Allah with no power and authority of their own, so they are not to be worshipped. This surah tells us all the celestial bodies, sun, moon, stars, are not the creator. They are the creation of Allah Almighty. And whatever they have, their shine, their power, their energy, is God gifted. They do not have all these things on their own, so they should not be worshipped. So who should be worshipped? The maker, the creator of all these, and He is Allah, the one and alone. Adore not the sun and the moon, but adore Allah who created them. The verse denotes the idea that these signs are shown to bring our attention to our Creator. All these celestial bodies indicate towards the maker, the organizer, the creator, that is only one being, Allah Almighty. Once we start observing these signs, our belief in His Lordship grows strong. Hence we praise and worship Him alone. Holy Quran says, it is not permitted to the sun to catch up the moon, nor can the night outstrip the day. Each just swims along in its own orbit according to law. It means They are made to facilitate us, and they are the creation of Allah Almighty. This verse forbids praising or worshipping the creatures of Allah, as they don't have the power of their own. Rather, it suggests praising and worshipping the Creator, Allah, who is the maker and controller of all these creations. This passage teaches us that worship is the right of Allah alone, who is the creator and maintainer of everything. Worshipping some of Allah's creation is shirk, which is the greatest of all sins and unpardonable sin. Holy Quran says, "Verily Allah forgives not that partners should be set up with him, but he forgives except that anything else to whom he wills." It means Allah can forgive each and every sin, but he does not forgive the sin of shirk. The verses also highlight the choice provided to mankind either to believe in Allah or his creations. Man's belief or disbelief in Allah's glory and lordship will cause benefit or loss to himself. It can never affect Allah's glory and lordship, as it remains unaffected. If we will worship Allah Almighty, so we will be the obedient servants of Allah and we will get entrance to paradise. If we do not believe in Allah Almighty, or we will commit shirk, so this will be against our own benefit and Allah will be displeased with us, and we have to face the consequences, that is the anger, the wrath of Allah and the hellfire. Quran says, "But if any deny faith, Allah stands not in need of any of his creatures." Thus, for our own benefit, we need to praise and worship him alone and avoid getting impressed by any of his creatures. It means we should only worship Allah Almighty. We should not associate partners to him alone. I hope this is clear to all of you, and inshallah in our next class we will discuss the significance of this main theme in Muslims' daily life.